Rachel Jackson from Education, and she'll be talking about research engagement in the teaching profession.
My doctoral research is all about, well, research. Now, we're encouraged to disseminate our research outputs beyond academia, aren't we? So what I've looked into is the research engagement of school teachers in the primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. Now, this is research mainly from education, but from elsewhere too, that helps teachers with their classroom strategies, that helps them understand the mental health of the young people in their care, that helps teachers understand the cognitive development of their pupils, and so on and so forth. So do we just tell teachers what we found in our research and they can engage strategies accordingly? As easy as the flick of a switch. Impact case studies all around. Well, I've been a secondary school teacher myself, and I can tell you, teachers don't like to just be told what to do. In my research also, I found that there is a whole complex process surrounding evidence-informed teaching, as it is simplistically put in policy documentation published by England's Department for Education. I conducted a survey answered by 109 teaching practitioners, and it was working things out collaboratively that they valued the most, not just being the passive recipients of our research. And 5 out of the 6 survey respondents I interviewed talked about engaging intellectually with the ideas we generate here in academia. But the research engagement doesn't have to stop when our ideas have been engaged with and then used in the classroom. Let's face it, who here can say that they find conclusive solutions to problems with their research? Job done. The knowledge base keeps on turning, doesn't it? What if the intended users of this knowledge built upon it themselves through practitioner research? Well, some teachers are generating their own evidence through this research. And in England, there are schools with external funding to do this, called research schools and teaching schools based on the teaching hospitals model. I have case studies of 3 such schools, and I have observed that whilst there are elements of this research engagement process happening in these schools, not all of these components are always turning together so smoothly. I have concluded that there are more roles for us to play as academics in this process than generating the evidence that is then used to inform teaching practitioners. If the research we do, mainly in education but in other disciplines too, is to have a real impact in schools, more needs to be done to ensure that this is a well-oiled process.